Hi there. Welcome, Taurus, to your reading for now. What day is it? 24th. It's Friday, the 24th of September, 2021. We will do a reading that is generally timeless when you find it. If it resonates for you, it's for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. So let's get on it, shall we? I did already cut this deck and shuffle this deck, so these are ready to go. By the way, Taurus, this is my brand new deck. It's the Rider-Waite, just classic Rider-Waite. The Wild Unknown deck that I've been using, that was my first ever tarot deck, and I feel like my energy just got too attached to it. Like I couldn't read very well for others. It just kept trying to talk to me to the point that it just got, I just realized I needed a new deck, and I needed a deck that was like kind of dedicated to the collective, to others. So this deck is not for my personal use. This deck is for everybody else. If I want to read for myself, I'll use the Wild Unknown, but generally speaking, I don't read tarot cards for myself anymore. I'm just gonna pull that deck out just because I love it. I love the Wild Unknown deck. I'm rambling. Let's get started here. I'm gonna pull 3 cards just for the general vibe, the general energy. We're gonna clarify those 3 cards, and then we'll do 3 cards for the outcome as usual. If you've been here before, same idea. It's a wacky spread that I do that is unorthodox, but whatever. All right, let's get started, shall we? All right, let's see what we got. Oh, I pulled 2 there. So we have, I'm clumsy here. Overall energy, we have the 2 of Pentacles, the World. Let me see if I can get that in the frame. And we have Temperance. Interesting. 2 of Pentacles, the World, and Temperance. I feel like you're juggling a big decision right now. There's something in your life that is very, leave that there. You're juggling something in your life that's very, very important to you. Trying to make a big, important decision, back and forth about it. In your mind, you might be concerned about the security of the situation, but it is something big. Okay, the world is like the end of a cycle, the beginning of a new cycle. It speaks to infinite possibility, right? And Temperance, I think, is just kind of a clue to how to approach the situation, not to get too tied up in the extremes of emotions and things like that. So, okay, we're gonna start clarifying. We'll start with this. Over the 2 of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Swords. We have the Hanged Man. Ooh, and the Magician. Okay. So there's part of your, and then we do have the Tower on the bottom. Now, what I'm seeing here is this energy right here is a little harsh, critical. I always see this woman as a very aggressive, a very aggressive woman. And gender aside, this could be an energy that you're embodying. It could be an energy of an external person. But I do feel like this is kind of it's an aspect of the feminine energy that is a little more aggressive. Okay, and this card speaks to, a different perspective, right? A different view on everything. I feel like with the 2 of Pentacles here, it's like you were viewing something in a certain way that was harsh, critical, maybe a little, I don't know, even judgmental, for lack of a better term. But you're starting to see it from a different point of view. And as you do that, you alchemize, all right? You alchemize, you change the circumstances in a meaningful way, and a lot of that has to do with mindset, to be honest. So okay, I'm seeing a shift a shift in mental energy there with that Hanged Man. That Hanged Man card just speaks to wisdom. It speaks to wisdom that always looking at things from a different point of view is a wise thing to do in life, regardless of what it is, politics, this or that. Anyhow, I digress. Let's move on. Let's clarify the world. We have, ooh, look at that, King of Pentacles. There you are. We have the Six of Cups. Beautiful energy there, Six of Cups. And we have the Knight of Swords. All right. Okay, so this alchemy in the previous column, this decision that's made, brings you into a very stable energy. Very stable energy. Beautiful energy. Abundant energy, but a calm, stable energy. There is happiness, celebration, family, long-term relationships forming, just good, wholesome. I see this card as such a wholesome energy. I mean, he's just giving away these flowers. It's so nice. Lovely. And then the Knight of Swords, which is kind of interesting. So the action that you've taken coming out of the Two of Pentacles, when that decision is made and that alchemy has occurred within you, you are very stable, but the external is quite rapid. So there may be a change in your life that is quite rapid. And that's, so far, A-okay. However, that Knight of Swords carries us over to the Temperance card, right? Which is a much more balanced energy than the Knight of Swords. So let's see where this is headed. Let's clarify the Temperance. Let's clarify the Temperance for Taurus. Temperance for Taurus. And we have Death. We have, the Eight of Cups. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, so what I see there, Death, Eight of Cups. Coming right out, what did I just say? Coming out of that Knight of Swords, right? This is a warning. This is a warning. You have the World here, right? And you have the Two of Pentacles here as a general energy. You have a big decision to make. It is going to affect your world, okay? And I think we have a couple different ways of approaching this change and this decision. And I think seeing that Knight of Swords there, coming right out of that into Death and the Eight of Cups, just be careful. Be careful with your hasty energy. I mean, the King of Pentacles is you. That's your energy. And that Knight of Swords energy is something that may be another aspect of your character that you need to keep in check, right? We all have all the signs in our birth chart, and depending on where you are, if you're Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, where's your air in your chart, for example? I'm an Aquarius Moon, Taurus Sun, so this does happen to me from time to time. I go from King of Pentacles, stable, rational, intent, thought. I overthink things, and then eventually I'm just like, I'm just gonna send it, I just send it, and it happens. But this looks like a warning to me. And then the result of that, after that process of that Eight of Cups and that Death card, is honing in and mastering a craft. So it's quite possible that even if things kind of deteriorate in your life in some way, if these actions lead to a death process is an opportunity for rebirth always. And this thing that you're walking away from might have just been something that's blocking you energetically, that keeps you from mastering your craft and being, who you are, and being, doing what you were here to do, basically. So that could just be a good thing. This very well could be, 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 this it could be a story of some kind of breakup, because we do have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. It could be a couple that energy just wasn't quite matched up. I don't know if you're going through that or you're considering going through some kind of breakup or separation in a relationship. It very well could be the case. And I think the advice here in the clarifiers would just be to have that temperate mind and hone in on like what your expertise are, develop yourself. And also with the Magician and everything, just alchemize the situation to make the best of it. Okay, I'm blabbering. Let's get the outcome line going, and then we will wrap this up for you, Taurus. This card fell out. I don't know what it is yet. Okay, we have the Moon. We have 10 of Wands. We have the Emperor. Okay. The outcome is you're letting go of a burden. You're releasing a burden. You're going to be focused on your hopes and dreams. It will be intimidating. It will be scary, but you're putting down burdens. You're putting away things that do not serve you. You are ending cycles that do not serve you, and going after your hopes and dreams, guided by the light of the moon. And check it before you wreck it. Here you are, from King of Pentacles to an Emperor. I love that. Taurus, if anybody hasn't told you lately, the shit's hot. All right, you have so much power. You have so much power, and I know, because I'm a Taurus, you don't always recognize it. You don't always recognize it. Page of Swords underlying, that doesn't say anything to me, but it might say something to you. Use your intuition. Does this mean anything to you? I don't know. That's the game we play on this channel. You're invited to use your intuition, of course. I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up, Taurus, but this looks like a beautiful reading if you are going through a big change. Juggling a decision, just know that it's leading to something great. As you learn to embody, let me get these out. As you learn to embody these energies, you see things from a different angle, you gain wisdom, you alchemize. And where it leads you is to becoming a boss. You already are a boss. Taurus, I love you. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you next time. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, all the things that people say. But please, yeah, if you enjoy my content, please subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're here now, you are here early. And I thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you next time, Taurus.